You know, sometimes when it comes to the old man, I'm so confused. I don't understand the logic. I don't understand the thinking. The last time I was this confused by the old man in a transfer window, it was the situation where I lost faith with Wenger. You know, I wasn't particularly a Wenger out for a long time until 2 years ago when he decided to make the purchase of Petr Cech. And that was it. And at that moment, I decided, okay, this man has lost his mind. For the whole summer, he didn't buy anybody. And that made me realize that he's Lucas Perez, a player who I think, considering he was the second choice, and let's have it right, he was the second choice after Vardy last year. We bought him. He was a signing that a lot of people weren't excited about. I kind of had a good feeling about him because I felt like for us to shelve 17 million for a striker, which I know sounds laughable considering what we spent on Lacazette this summer, but at the time I thought, well, we don't normally spend such money on a striker. He must be decent. And man, is he decent. The man last year scored 7 goals in 21 appearances, got a handful of assists, and looks like a really good player. But for some reason, Wenger does not like him. For whatever reason, he does not like. Wenger goes through periods like this, where he just decides, for whatever reason, he does not like certain strikers who are finishers. Eduardo is an example of that. Eduardo was a player who, by rights, should have challenged and pushed Van Persie all the way for his place in that team. For whatever reason, didn't. And then obviously had that horrendous injury, and he was never the same player after that. But Wenger wasn't a huge fan of his, for whatever reason. Then Podolski came along. Lucas Podolski was a fan favourite because of the way he used to interact with fans, and he was seen as a joker. But I'll be honest, I was one of those people who's kind of like, all right, enough's enough. Maybe we should get rid of Podolski. But even I'll be the first one to say, Podolski never really had a long stretch in the team to be given a chance to show what he could do. Joel Campbell is another one. Another player who's still on our books somehow. But I expect that to change by the time the summer's finished. A player who, whenever he came on for Arsenal, always looked like he was about to do something. Always looked like he was about to do something, create something, try, do something. But for whatever reason, the old man decides, nah. It seems like Perez has taken that mantelpiece. A player who every time, I think I can only think of 2 matches where he had a significant amount of time where he didn't do shit. Literally every time he comes on the pitch, more or less, he will come on and do something. Whether it's create a chance, whether it's an assist, whether it's a goal. Only for him, for the next match, to find he was on the bench. And towards the end of the season, wasn't even that. Meanwhile, listen, I love Danny Welbeck. You guys know this. I love his attributes. I love the fact that he's a hard worker. But let's be real here. Your job as a striker is to score. Do you mean to tell me that Danny Welbeck is more worthy of a place than Lucas Perez? Are you being serious? Olivier Giroud is more worthy of a constant 3-month run where he's not scoring any goals. He's more worthy of a place than Lucas Perez. What? Are you being serious? The man works hard. He always contributes to the team. His interplay is really good. I don't understand what you don't like about this kid. What don't you like about him? And now I'm at work and my phone is going nuts. It's going nuts. I'm thinking, fuck, what's happened now? Only for me to find out that Lucas Perez didn't even know his number 9 was being given to Lacazette. Apparently he found out when he logged onto the website. They didn't even have the decency to say, listen, mate, do you think they're gonna do that to Jack? They're not gonna, they've been wanting to give that number 10 to Mesut for some time. Believe me, they're talking to Jack. Why isn't Lucas worthy of that conversation? What has the man done? He's so upset by this treatment that he wants to leave, which indicates to me that he was prepared to sit it out one more year in order for him to at least attempt to prove himself worthy of playing for that badge. Because I'm sure he doesn't want to be thinking himself as a failure. I'm sure he would want to say, all right, let me give it another year. And if it doesn't happen, I'll go back to Deportivo because I know they want me for life. Apparently, they've given him some sort of 10-year contract, which includes a coaching role. Why? And we like to think as Arsenal fans that we have more class, that our club is run better. And we couldn't even give this kid a phone call to say that we're giving his number 9 away. To me, that is disgusting. To me, that is embarrassing. To me, I do not for 1 second blame this kid for going. Because for me, he's a fantastic striker. And anybody that has him would be worthy. And for me, it also indicates how backwards and how outdated Wenger's thinking. If he believes that Danny Welbeck and Olivier Giroud is a more potent threat than Lucas Perez, that his team will be stronger without Lucas Perez, I don't know what to say. If things like this, more than the 3-0 defeat to Chelsea, it's decisions like this that make me worried for the up-and-coming season. It makes me question Wenger's mindset, because that is not the mindset of a sane man, never mind a coach. It's not the... You're going to get rid of the striker that scores and keeps the striker that doesn't in Welbeck? What? And I like Welbeck, but let's just be real here. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Let me know what you think. Would you keep Perez? What do you think about Perez? Let me know down below. Leave your comments down below. Please do like this video. It's just a little rant, I know, but just like the video and also hit that subscribe button for me. All right, I'm out of here. Take care. Peace.